So I'm at Ace's out here in Atascocita, Ace's Performance Exhaust. As you know, this Cobra got the Kenny Bell, the supercharger and everything on it. So one of the main points we want to do is let's take a look at these cats right quick. So catalytic converters, of course, clean up the emissions on the vehicle a bit. We're on E85, so emissions aren't a big deal, but the gasoline portion of E85 still causes some smell. And we also want to get rid of the noise. So this is a 2.5-inch MagnaFlow catalytic converters. You can see catalyst looks great in the inside. Also comes with an exhaust bong on the end. I'll probably get those deleted. I don't know, I'll just put a cap in them or something like that. They're pretty good looking cats. They're very good looking actually. We'll see how long they last. The tune is set up to actually make sure that they last and that we don't have any problems using a catalyst subroutine that comes in the stock tune anyway, just modified to fit what I would say is the supercharger and the mods that the car has on it, if you know what I mean. Other than that, we'll get these put on the car right quick. With the catalytic converters installed, she is still got a nice tone, but a lot more mellow. Sounds quiet. Just listen to that. Just mellowed out the sound a little bit. Made her sound good. Got her all cleaned up and looking good. Now we could put her on the dyno. The dyno will come very soon. So after we installed the cats on the car, we went ahead and got to the dyno. You can see that footage below in the video. The horsepower numbers were great. OEM tunes are something that we have to take a look at for a moment. In OEM tunes, they do have functions for the catalytic converters. Most of those values are inferred. There aren't any actual temperature sensors or anything out back that detect the temperature of the catalyst. Certain events such as wide open throttle or different conditionals will cause the car to run a little bit richer when you're not at wide open throttle to actually keep the cats cool and to make sure they don't overheat. Because if cats overheat, they will melt down. They can plug your exhaust and they can cause engine damage from light to severe. The first signs and symptoms of cats melting down may be a smell such as sulfur. And you can also have some situations where you'll notice that the car starts misfiring. It'll be random misfires or on one bank, depending on the side and your exhaust configuration. So you have to be sure that the tune is proper. If you're going to run a supercharger on a car with cats on it, and these cats aren't OEM quality cats, or at least OEM quality cats that are designed for boosted applications. In these cases, these are ceramic cats that were installed, and they're not technically designed fully for boosted applications, but you can make a safety net in the tune for that to avoid any meltdowns, any bad situations that may arise when you're running it. But at the end of the day, there's a little less noise. It's only the good sounds, and the smell is 100% deleted, especially being that we're running E85. You want to be sure in your tune that you keep your OEM style functions for catalyst heating as well, because you need to be able to light your cats as soon as possible when you're starting, and that's an emissions thing. So especially for my people in the emissions restrictive states, I just want to be able to show you that, hey, you can indeed run the car with catalytic converters, and you can do so effectively and enjoy your time there, even if the cats happen to be slightly aftermarket or whatever. As you also see on the Marauder, I run cats on there too, so the Marauder is also running cats the entire time. We have our good times, and we've been running boost on that car for quite a number of miles, and it definitely gets leaned into. So there's a lot to see out there, and there's a lot to get into, and I just want to be sure that you understand this, and we'll continue to discuss the benefits and some of the possible downfalls of cats in videos in the future as well as some discussions about OEM tunes, OEM style tunes for your performance in modified vehicles, and we'll put all that in links in the future, and I'll link those to these videos as well if you come across this video after those newer videos are made.